Hey everybody, David here, and I want to talk about some news that came out on Friday. According to BuzzFeed, who interviewed Jeff Goldblum for the upcoming Disney or the now streaming Disney Plus series, The World According to Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum spilled some beans, saying that Taika Waititi would be doing the voice of Korg once again, along with himself returning as the voice of the Grandmaster. And according to him, in this episode, it looks like Robert Downey Jr. will be reprising his role as Tony Stark, Iron Man, in this episode. So I guess maybe that's kind of hinting that the episode will kind of be like, what if Tony Stark went into space instead of the Hulk? Something like that. Who knows? Look, this is pretty cool news because a lot of people thought Robert Downey Jr. was completely done with this role. And I wouldn't tell people to get too excited about Robert Downey Jr.'s return because I think it's only going to be for this and nothing else. I think that's for the best too. I think Tony Stark's arc is now done in the films. Unless they plan on rebooting the MCU, which I don't see that happening anytime soon, I think it's best to leave Iron Man out of it. I think if you want to bring Iron Man back, you pass on the torch. Apparently there's a female character in the comics that has taken up the spot of Iron Man at one point, so I think they would take that approach because Marvel looks like they are not afraid at taking risks. Like that, where, you know what, okay, we use Tony Stark, we get that people love that character, but now we're going to make you love this character who is really cool in different ways. So I look at this as a positive for the What If series. If you guys actually have Disney Plus, there is a 12-minute special feature, I guess, or they call it a documentary, called Marvel Expanding the Universe or something like that. And you can find it under the Marvel, or you can find it under Originals. Maybe Marvel. You go to Marvel Original Shorts or Specials and you should find it. In that video, the 12-minute video that showcases all the Disney Plus content that Marvel is going to be coming up with on Disney Plus. One of them is the What If, and they actually do show clips of some of the animation side. And I'll admit, it actually looks like some pretty cool animation. The only clips that they show in the documentary are a few clips of Haley Atwell's Peggy Carter taking up the mantle of Captain America, and then there's another shot of Black Panther or T'Challa as Star-Lord. So they're going to do little fun things like that I guess in this case, I guess Tony Stark will be taking place either of Thor or he'll be taking over the Hulk's place, one or the other. Look, this is really cool that Robert Downey Jr. is agreeing to do this. I can't wait to see how they handle this episode. It sounds like it's going to be the Thor Ragnarok episode because we know that each episode will be about each of the films. Maybe not the Spider-Man ones because they don't own the rights to Sony, but maybe because it's animated, it's passable, because Disney and Marvel have done a lot of Spider-Man content in recent years, so maybe the Spider-Man situation is safe. And maybe now that they made the deal with Sony, maybe it's okay for Tom Holland to do the voice of Spider-Man in this animated series. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think it's really cool that Robert Downey Jr. is returning for a voice role. That's how I want it. I think that's good enough for his return. It's his way of paying back the fans once again, even though he doesn't need to pay us back anymore because he has given us some of the coolest films and some of his greatest performances as Tony Stark. In all these MCU films. So the fact that he's coming just for a voice role, I think he's like, okay, for a voice role, it's not a big deal because it's just like a one-day thing and then I'm out. And maybe not everybody will check out the show, right? I think the people that will check out the What If show are the hardcore, die-hard fans like myself who really want to see everything that Marvel puts out, because everything they touch, as far as I'm concerned, is almost gold. So sometimes it's gold. There's some gold stuff there, but sometimes there's like the gold is fading a little bit, but it's still great. So give it to me. With that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and leave down your comments below. Everybody has a voice, and everybody should leave their voice. And believe me, I'm always paying attention to what people are writing. Sometimes I might not know how to respond, but I am reading those comments, even the negative ones. They don't bother me like they used to back when I was doing these videos originally. But it's nice to know that even the negative ones feel like they need to get my attention by putting something negative. Because if you really didn't care, you would just go on and with your lives and don't worry about what I'm doing. So with that being said, until next time, take care.